In October of this year, Windows 10 Pro, Home, and much more are actually coming to end of life and will no longer receive free software updates. This will lead to security vulnerabilities and lack of updates. This will affect gaming as well because some newer titles actually require certain updates from Windows to actually function. But let's be real. So many people still prefer Windows 10 over Windows 11. So what workaround is there? Do users still have a viable option? And does this viable option affect gaming performance? For this, you will need a USB of at least 8 GB or larger. There are a few options available, but for those wanting Windows 10, we will be looking at Enterprise LTSC, and there are 2 options available, both with end-of-life dates much later in the future. You also won't lose any files by converting your Windows 10 Pro or Home to Enterprise. Windows 10 Enterprise LTSC has an end of life in January 2027 and Enterprise LTSC IoT in January 2032. Let's start by downloading the ISO file for Windows 10 Enterprise LTSC, and I'll leave that link down in the description as well. We're also going to need a program called Rufus, which will actually help us create the Windows installation on our USB. So I'll leave that link down below as well. Now, before we actually run the Rufus program, we want to install our USB into the PC. Make sure it is at least 8 GB or larger. By the way, make sure you have no important files on here because the USB is going to be wiped completely clean. So once we're in the Rufus program, you need to select your USB, which it should automatically pop up. Then we need to go down to boot selection. When we click select, we can actually find the ISO image that we actually downloaded. And so we're going to open that. Then we are going to go down the bottom and we're going to click start. And when we get to this point, I actually like to tick all of the boxes, but it's completely up to you if you want to create a local account with a username. This will also take a couple of minutes depending on how fast your PC is. We'll also need a Windows 10 LTSC key at some point, and I've been using Whokeys for many years now, and they provide one-off licenses at discounts. For example, we could actually get our Microsoft Windows 10 Enterprise LTSC for $14.68. And if you want a Windows 11 Pro, you can actually get that for $31.15. By using our code IFR25, we can actually get a further 25% off, bringing us all the way down to $11. We've been using Whokeys for years. You can see we've actually purchased back in 2022, and eventually we will need that key, but we'll show you more later on in the video. Now, once you run the setup from the bootable USB you have created, you actually may encounter this screen here. And you can see that keep personal files and apps is actually grayed out. And this may be something that you want to do to actually save you time. It could cost you a day's worth of time trying to reinstall your apps and all your games again. So we not only want to keep personal files, but we want to keep our files and the apps. This doesn't always happen, but there is a little hack that we can do into tricking our system to thinking that it's already running Enterprise, and so it'll make this option become available. So if we navigate down to the bottom and we start typing in reg edit, and we open up the registry editor, find HKey local machine, go into software, go into Microsoft, scroll right to the bottom, find Windows NT, and click on current version. So there are 2 things we need to change. The edition ID needs to be changed into Enterprise S. This will trick our system into thinking that it's an Enterprise-based subscription. And then we go to product name and type in Windows 10 Enterprise 2021 LTSC. We still have the abilities to trick PCs. How about that? Now, when we start our upgrade process, you can actually see we have the option to keep personal files and apps. I would always recommend, however, to back up any important files. PCs can be finicky. You never know what's going to happen with them. So just as a precaution, anything that's super important to you, I would put them on an external SSD or something just in case. So let's talk a little bit about the 2 options. LTSC IoT means Internet of Things. It's a slightly stripped down version of LTSC, but it has an additional 5 years of support. However, you can get one of these keys using our code IFR25 for only $11.01. And I'll have that link in the description below. They have loads of payment methods, 24/7 support, and you usually receive your key instantly. So go to the user center, view keys and codes, and then you can extract your code down below. Copy the key from the user center, go to activation settings, and then paste it here to activate. They also have Windows 11 Pro for $23.36, or you can even get Office Pro for as little as $53.09 instead of a reoccurring subscription. Apparently, they're also running their back to school sale, so get in while it's cheap cheaper. The advantages of LTSC means that it stays stable over time with no feature updates or unexpected UI changes or bloatware. We all hate those unnecessary programs that actually run in the background and they chew up resources. That's why it's a great viable option, because it cleans up Windows by itself. That means minimal background processes, no Cortana, and no pre-installed apps. Alternatively, if you just want to upgrade straight from Windows 10 Pro or Home to Windows 11, you can go through the same process with Rufus. Just download the appropriate Windows 11 that you want to use, do the upgrade, and then jump onto Whokeys.com. Grab yourself Windows 11 Pro for $23.36 or Windows 11 Home for $22.21 after using code IFR25 for 25% off. And then just follow the activation steps that I previously mentioned. But the big question: how does Windows 10 Pro gaming performance compare with Windows 10 LTSC performance? Let's take a look at some comparisons and I'll leave you with some final thoughts. Taking a look at avatar max settings in Windows 10 Pro, we achieved an average of 121.5 FPS over 6 separate runs and a 1% low of 98. I wanted to record the lows because this will show how smooth the gameplay is on each platform. In Windows 10 LTSC, we saw a slight drop in FPS to 120 and a drop in the low to 97, but that slight drop is within margin of error and honestly makes no real world difference. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 max settings, we saw similar results. Both Windows versions achieved the same FPS of 165. However, the Windows 10 Pro won out on the lows, coming ahead by 2.5 FPS. Again, within margin of error and nothing you would really notice actually playing the game. Horizon Zero Dawn 4K remastered max settings, a similar story here with Windows 10 Pro winning out by 1 FPS, but this time the lows are in favor of LTSC, but only by 1 FPS. Black Myth Wukong, max settings, Windows 10 Pro edges out LTSC by 1 FPS, and the lows are pretty much identical. If you really don't want to take the upgrade to Windows 11, then Windows 10 LTSC is a viable option. You get to keep the same UI you know and love, keep that smoothness and responsiveness, and virtually keep the same gaming performance to within 1 FPS. I hope this video helps with the upgrade, and when you do upgrade, you want to check out this video on screen right now, because it'll help you squeeze extra performance from your PC just by optimizing a few settings. Thanks for watching.